We want to turn now to the other major story this morning, the battle in Ukraine, where government forces have begun a new battle against Russian-backed separatist rebels backed by Moscow for the key city of Donetsk in the country's eastern region. And joining us to give us the latest on that is Ukraine's Foreign Minister, Pavlo Klimkin. Mr. Foreign Minister, thank you so much. So let me just ask you now, your forces are trying to take back Donetsk. Do you have the military wherewithal to do that?
Good morning. And my first point, and very clear point, we are the people of peace. We are for the peaceful settlement, and we are quite confident that we could negotiate a peaceful settlement with everyone, with the people of Donbass. But we can't negotiate directly, of course, with the terrorists who shut down the plane, who have been killing people, taking hostages, taking even the small pensions from the old and vulnerable people. It's exactly the point. And the main leaders of the terrorists, they're Russian citizens with different connections with Russian special services. And our message is quite clear. We need the bilateral ceasefire. We don't need military offensive. We need bilateral ceasefire. We need, of course, clear control of the border, because everything is coming to Ukraine across the border, not just mercenaries and money, but, of course, the weapons and heavy weaponry. And, of course, we need a clear idea how to reach the peaceful settlement. And we have a peace plan for that.
Well, let me ask you this. What do you think President Putin is up to here? What is he trying to do?
You know, if you see the Donetsk in Donbass, it's our land. And who does need Donbass with all the heavy industries there? It's about a clear attempt of destabilizing the eastern Ukraine. It's about disrupting any kind of critical infrastructure. If you are even theoretically a separatist, you would like more independence, and you would like to live on your own land. By why there to destroy all kind of infrastructure, electricity networks, water and gas pipelines? So it's about a clear idea how to destabilize the eastern Ukraine, and through the eastern Ukraine, probably the whole Ukraine. It's not just about eastern Ukraine and Ukraine. It's my point.
What can the United States, what would you like to see the United States do right now?
Receive the United States as a friend and partner, and we have also solidarity from the United States. What we need now is to make Ukraine a success. We are fully committed to freedom. We are fully committed to the rule of law. It's a difficult financial situation in Ukraine, also because of ongoing developments in the eastern Ukraine. So we need U.S. assistance for successful economic reforms, for the reforms in the sphere of rule of law, but we also need more assistance on the ground, also for our forces. So it's a kind of package we need to make Ukraine successful, to make Ukraine united, democratic, and European country.
Is there any doubt in your mind that the Russians are responsible for the shooting down of that airliner?
Imagine you can buy a rifle, a Kalashnikov, on a black market. But how can you buy on a black market highly sophisticated anti-air missile capable to shoot down the planes at the altitude of 10,000 meters? And if then, can you imagine that the terrorists could operate highly sophisticated weapons there? So it's, of course, about responsibility of those who bring also across the border all inflow of weapons and weaponry. And it has to stop, and it's one of the preconditions for successful and peaceful settlement in the eastern Ukraine.
Mr. Prime Minister, thank you for joining us, and we wish you the very best.
We'll
be back in a minute.